Well, to those who are participating through ReadyTalk, Twitter, and those who will be reviewing this webinar later as a podcast or flash presentation, I'd like to say hello and welcome you to this session of the series. I'm Val Workman from Ryma Solutions, Technology Solutions, one of the sponsors of this webinar. I'd like to thank ReadyTalk for their generous support to this community and their sponsorship as well. Lastly, I'd like to point out that this webinar is coming from our newly formed Agile PM COP. I'll be the moderator today, and it's my pleasure to welcome back Si, who'll be our presenter, from Part 3 on road mapping of this 4-part series on Agile PM. And today we'll be discussing the road mapping in context of Agile PM. Si, before we get going, could we take a minute and maybe, as the Agile PM COP captain, I'd like to ask you a little bit about some of the things you're doing in the community and what it's been up to, the future direction, and maybe share with everybody how folks can participate and get involved in this.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Val, and thank you, Ryma, likewise, and ReadyTalk. The community is very much in the starting stages and continues to move forward. One of the things that we're really focused on right now is trying to identify some of the challenges and the issues that we experience within an Agile context from a product management perspective, and really try to bring those issues to the table and then begin to organize around those issues. At the same time, we're having a lot of discussion on the product owner and the product manager correlation and the roles, and definitely that continues. So definitely, if people are encountering challenges and want to bring them forward, I highly encourage you to start a discussion on LinkedIn, is where we're keeping the discussions currently, but definitely don't hesitate to jump in and ask questions and really bring things to the table.
All right, well, thank you. And then, for those who are using Twitter, you can follow and add additional conversation by using the Twitter hashtag PMVToday. During this webinar, and continue the conversation after this webinar using the Agile PM hashtag. This is a conversation we posted afterwards on the PMView blog post, and I'd encourage you to make comments and ask additional questions that we can post along with the recordings, the slide deck, and whatnot. I'll also be collecting questions throughout the presentation. Feel free to send those to me, and then we'll have a review during the question and answer session at the end of this meeting. I'm going to pass the control over to you now, Si, and you can present the road mapping in context of Agile PM, and then again, at the end, I'll come back with the Q&A session. Si?
Excellent. Thank you so much again, Val, and likewise, really want to extend my thanks to the community out there, the practitioners, Ryma at large, ReadyTalk, and everyone participating for their time today. My contact information is available, and definitely this is the third webinar in the 4 that we're going to be presenting. The next one will be on user stories, and this one essentially sets the stage for the next one and likewise really moves the visioning from the previous session forward. So bringing some of that together, some of you have seen my contact information. Definitely, as Val said, the content will be available and accessible to everyone. So thinking about road mapping, there's a key that we talked about when we discussed visioning, and we really tried to focus on visioning as really being the essence of leadership and really offering a direction or orientation and purpose to a product, ultimately. When we think about then really road mapping, we can think about road mapping is really the essentials for ensuring business success. It culminates really as a collection of decisions. So when you think about road mapping, immediately what should really begin to come into our minds is, okay, it's a collection of decisions that I need to begin to work with and really understand the ramifications of those decisions and the rippling effects. Furthermore, I really want people to keep in mind when we talk about visioning and road mapping that they co-influence each other and that they inform each other. So I may do some visioning, then do some road mapping, and likewise continue this rhythm as we make progress. At the same time, I want to go ahead and actually share a couple quotes with our audience today. And both of these come from Peter Drucker, who is definitely no longer with us, but had a tremendous impact on the consulting and management arena. But he said that